And we are back for a very quick run through and a bit of playthrough offline of Shin Megami Tensei 5 as we're going to try and intercept the Kadishtu fighting the angels. Well, actually, no we're not. We're going to do some side questing here. Good afternoon, I'm Swishbone. We're doing an offline matinee version. Now, in case you're wondering why Nahabino has a little corona around him, it's because I've been doing some exploration offline, and it turns out that the wonderfully named Attract Pipe is not just about increasing battles, it actually prevents enemies fleeing the field and, crucially, increases the chance of consecutive counters until the next new moon. So if you go into battle, you have a chance of gaining more and more battles at once. I'm going to very briefly go to the World of Shadows, because the first place I want to do...
Welcome to the world
want
of
to go
shadows,
even, should I say?
Where demons gather.
...is a quest in the second area, and it means fighting a Loki. Now, rather hilariously, I now know Loki's weaknesses. Poison and light are the big ones here. Moveset wise, it looks like he has ice and lightning, so I've got to be careful on what demons I have to face him. So for now, we will back out here, and we will look to go on the hunt for Eden and her captor. So we're going to very quickly go over to Shinagawa, and we're going to go straight to the... we'll go to the fairy village, because you see where that little green exclamation point is, not too far south of it? That, I believe, is where Loki is hiding. So let's go find him. Meanwhile, Jatayu, that's a battle we can have in the first area of Dart, Minato. And then we can also do some more stuff later on too. So this is us deep in the midst of the fairy village, which of course has changed drastically because all the people have been turned to salt, which is really quite creepy. And we did see on the last stream a potential culprit for that. Now, technically, we haven't actually seen them claim responsibility for it, though the likelihood is very high given what happened to one of our allies. Aren't you the bestest? The bestest? That's what I usually would use as an immature phrase. Because they're bestest. Oh, there's Nakamatsu who wants to fight me, apparently. Okay, fine. You want to fight me? This could be a big mistake. Your weakness is lightning. Here, have some luminous thunder.
Luminous thunder!
I do love that unique spell. It's absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, David Bowie does an acrobatic kick. I'm not quite sure that's Bowie's MO, but you know what? I'm down for it. It's SMT, we can do things our own way. See what I mean? We now have a second battle. We now have more to face. Now, I've also got a new move. I now have Severing Bite. Watch this. That move's power increases whenever you use the move, and it's a critical hit. So that's incredibly helpful. Now, I've just realised, I think Dionysus has Sexy Dance. And if that's the case, I've got a team that could actually be perfect for taking down Loki. Let me just quickly look at the skills of Dionysus. No, that's not the way to do it. Party, that's how to do it. Yeah, he has Sexy Dance, which is... it's Charm, it's not Poison. Poison's the weakness of Loki, so I'll need to change one party member. Because Anubis has Hammer on, as does Yatagarasu. Fight me at your peril, Basilisk. They're all weak to lightning, are they? Let's have some fun.
Take this!
Gotta be careful I don't waste all of these because I've only got 10. And then Nahabino can hit them in the face. Yeah, here we go. Round 2. This time he has Manangal in there as well, so Manangal will not be weak to lightning. Or electric. Still alive, are we? How dare you survive my fight? I thought you might have lead to that. And once again, see, when you get the consecutive battles, the experience multiplies, as does the marker payout. It's especially noticeable if you are fighting in a later area and you get any of the Mitamas. Offline, I actually got a battle where I faced 4 Mitamas in a row, because the one party was a party of 4 and 2 of the battles were singles. And having taken them down, I got ridiculous amounts of experience. I might even show that off later in the video for you all. With the right party. So let's pick up some treasures while we're here. And we will carry on hunting down where Loki got off to. I believe he'll be at the end of the railway track. We went there on one of the streams earlier on and found nothing there. I get the feeling that's where he's going to be hiding. The curious thing is that I've actually got Eden's essence before I've even fused her, which is unusual. You don't normally see that. Now, so for those of you who are wondering why I'm doing this streamer style, it's because it's how I roll. I don't really edit very well. I've not got the skills. I've not got the patience. If you want to see any of the more long-form plays with good editing, do check out Queen3210's channel. Has some brilliant edited Let's Plays of many games, and long plays too. Recently finished a long play of Persona 5 Royal, I believe. Both the Royal version and the vanilla versions are definitely worth checking out if you've not got on board Persona 5. It also reminds me, I need to watch the latest episode of Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. Right, I'm going to do a quick save here because I think we're about to enter into a potential incident and we want to be ready.
Stay alert.
And that's just reminding me I need to make a quick change to the party. So to say light is one of his weaknesses, as his... it was just light and then light and poison. That's what I was after. Light and poison. Oh yes, look who I've fused. I've fused Lamu. Oh yeah. Ah, that's convenient. Mad Garza. Toxic Cloud. And Poison Adept. You'll do nicely. Mad Garza, you can enter the battle here for this one. And weakness-wise, light is his weakness, so he's not going to have any issues with Loki's moveset. Yes, the true version of Loki, not the more unusual jester style that we saw in a later game. No spoilers for those of you who have not seen it. Little Miss Apples. Yeah, that's creepy. I don't like that. Making golden apples. Yes, for the humans. You want to give eternal youth to mankind, eh? Part culture hero or god. Tom Hiddleston, I wonder if you took any influence on this and you're acting at the other Loki. Nowhere near enough to go around. He's not wrong, to be fair. Money does very much call the shots rather than, you know, gods and theology. Although with disinformation running rife at the moment, maybe that's also the latest commodity, you tell me. You've got to have money and lots of it. Which is why Scientology is a thing. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, so Loki's very much against the 1% mentality. He doesn't believe in the 1%. I mean, when you consider it from an outside objective view, he's kind of not wrong. Limited resource, max profit. You can't have me getting in your way. Oh, okay. Right, so I'm actually going to go for a Magatoki critical here.
You ready?
Because I want to hit him with a critical version of Severing Bite. Oh, nice! Nearly 1,000 damage. Yes, please. And as you see, he's weak to poison. Interesting, that didn't get us a press turn, but it also didn't cost us one. So by hitting the weakness, we actually technically gained a press turn. That's possibly quite broken. He's in serious bother here. Oh wow, he didn't even get a turn. I love how Madgasa took his hat off. That was awesome. And we got a magic mirror for that as well, which is basically an all Makara card. That human side could use a little immortality. Yes, it could. There's a golden apple where Loki disappeared. Pick it up and eat it? No, I'm going to say no. Eden's like, I didn't follow Adam's footsteps.
Yeah.
Eden's perfectly fine either way, but I do find it interesting now. She's got a design which is almost like Red Riding Hood, but it's clearly not. In that it's like they've taken influence from it, but it's not the actual story of Eden. I think Eden's actually from Norse mythology, I believe. I'm not entirely sure on that, don't quote me.
Hey!
Yep, so we now need to go and say hi to her and the Goddess Stone, so now we can either go back to the water point, or we can be quite cheesy and just jump off the railway bridge. It gets us almost back there in seconds. You see, there they are, they're literally right underneath the railway bridge, in this direction. And I'd say this music now is less relaxing than in SMT Vanilla. In the vanilla version, the music here is quite soothing and relaxing, but now it's got this kind of doomy foreboding way, because it cuts off halfway through. Yep, happy-er. Yep, Jack Frost is happy. Yeah, no, I just thought I wanted to go and explore Shinjuku first. I knew Eden would be okay, and she wasn't going to be mad with me for keeping her waiting. It's fine, it's fine. She was okay. And all the Eden fans now want to kill me.
Totally.
Well, I technically didn't carry myself. I had 3 demons, and every single move we did he was weak to, so I'm not sure that's really a fair assessment, Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Asgard. So I was right. She is Norse mythology. I thought she was.
Hey!
You like me and want to help, but... Feel free to summon through fusion. Yep, so we can actually now fuse Eden. She'll keep it a secret from Odin and come to the rescue.
Hi there!
So we can now get Megami Eden, which is awesome. Keep me safe. And we got a couple of small Chloe crystals, which is awesome. And a decent amount of experience, which has actually seen Tao go up a level, which is excellent. Oh, same with Tao and Yoko. Cool. You'd be scared to eat one, Tao. Why? Again, Loki talks about it. Money. We don't want people immortal.
I see.
Yeah, Yoko shares my cynicism.
Huh?
I mean, that's what they'd like you to believe, Tao, but if they grow, you can easily form a queue for it. After all, look at how many pharmaceutical companies jacked up the price of medicine.
But still.
And Yoko's right. Doesn't matter if there's a small supply. Doesn't mean the people at top should keep them. Oh, Yoko's taking the Demi-Fiend approach. Destroy all the gods, reject them.
Oh,
Tao's got such a disappointed face there, it's amazing.
Hey.
Damn, Yoko's dropping some truth fire here. It's like, are these two literally going to be the Nahabino's devil and angel on the shoulder kind of thing? Is that the whole shtick of this game? But yeah, so we've now completed one of the quests, and I believe that over here, yeah, we have Valkyrie, who we can now impress, I think. Yeah, you're embarrassed to have failed at your duty. Well, the main thing is you've technically not, because she's safe. It could have been worse. It could have ended up a lot worse. So we will quickly go to recovery. And I'm actually going to very quickly go back to Minato. And the reason for it is I believe I may have accidentally found another side quest, but I don't know how well it's going to be. If you actually look, I mean, I know what that one is, and I can't do it. I'm not high enough level. But if you look here at Nagatcho, not Nagatcho, sorry, on Marion, there's now what appears to be a quest icon right by this ley line foam. So I'm actually really curious what it's going to be. So let's have a quick look around, and there we are. It's another demon who I definitely don't remember seeing before. And your design is really rather cool, actually. As an almost kind of like Chinese. It has a very like either traditional Japanese or traditional Chinese kind of look to it. The lotus flowers, actually. I take that back. It's more Japanese with the lotus flowers. Okay, who are you?
well,
This presence. We give off an impressive aura, and this music is very... It makes me think of those people who play music using glass filled with water on the rims. It's like water music. Like water, what are they called? You play them like a bow, and they have this kind of sound to them.
I am Konohana Sakuya.
Huh? Konohana Sakuya? That's Yukiko's persona from Persona 4. Seeking a hero who could bring peace to this tumultuous land.
I say.
Okay, interesting. Someone with the power to must end this catastrophe. I think there's an apostrophe or a comma missing there. That doesn't quite feel translated properly.
Indeed.
The hero that wed your niece? I'm not married. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know your niece. I bear some relation to your hero. Ah, so it's a boss fight.
By the way.
Oyamatsumi, and he is majestic. I killed him live on stream.
What?
I didn't even know you were here. How awkward is that? The first time I meet you. Yeah, about your dad. I kind of already killed him. Don't hate me, please.
By the way. Hear me.
I don't think I am, no.
Disappointing.
So basically, I have the chance to fight her. She's there waiting for me. I think what I'm going to do before I do that is get better prepared. Oyamatsumi was level 49. I don't know if she's going to be much higher than that. The quest is there. I'm going to leave it for now. That's one that I will save for when I'm on stream, people. There's a nice little tease for you. It seems that we've somehow now got Yukiko's demon persona around. So, in the interim, I want to very quickly go back to the third area because I want to try and see if I can fuse any demons with ice, because I've not got many. I've been on a bit of a fusion war, and as a result, I'm kind of low on high. Huh? I have the demons necessary to perform a new special fusion. Wait, what? Oh, I can now make
Welcome to
Eden.
the world of shadows, where demons gather.
Oh, right, okay. So I've already got the ability to make her. Well, that's interesting. Ah, so it's Parvati, Amina Izume, and Huapo. And she'd come in at level 45. What skills would she learn? She's weak to electricity, so I'd have to cover that. And, that's annoying. I don't have it immediately, but I might have it through Essence. And she comes equipped with Golden Apple, which is amazing. Bowl of Hygeia, which I could give her that as well. There's plenty here I could use, actually, to be honest. And in fact, I could give her Dekunda, which would mean... Because Golden Apple, for those of you who don't know, I'm not going to fuse her, but if you show it off, HP recovery to all allies and increases all stats. So in other words, it's a healing version of Luster Candy. That is a very, very, very good move. I want it. But I need to save my game first and also check my demons are actually in the deck. So let's quickly get down here. Yep, all my demons can be added to the compendium, which is great. Yes, I'm registering demons. Let's go. So that's perfectly fine. Checking my party. I said that I think I need ice demons. Well, I've got Black Frost, who has Ice Striker Strike. Oh, don't do that. I also have... Ah, Llama's got Bufudyne. Right, actually, I'm wrong. I've got enough. I don't know, because Sukuna Hikona's got Eternal Blizzard. That's
Return
fine.
when you...
That's fine. I've got who I need, because I'm gambling here, but I think I remember that when I fought a particular demon, they were weak to ice. And if they are, I want to take as much advantage as I can and deliver as much as possible. But before I do that, there's one final thing I want to do. I've just noticed that Sukuna Hikona wants to talk in the Demon Haunt. There's a chance here that their stats could improve, they could get a new move, or more. Oh, there's Lamu. How hideous is that? He really doesn't like humanity, does he? And because of him, we no longer have Saori, which is annoying. Witness the results of your training.
Most impressive.
Oh, he's got a power which is... Ah, Blight. I think that's a poison move.
You.
This could be the final exchange. I'd rather hope not. I don't want to be taken out already. What's Black Frost got to say? He wants snacks and he wants sodas, people.
You there!
Combs aren't just for combing hair. Ah, there's a nice reference for you. The god Izanagi being able to use a comb to help him escape. That's a spoiler for another entry in the Megaton universe. If you know, you know.
Careful.
Many tragedies were dedicated to you when it was held in your honor? I'll tell you what tragedy is bad for you. I don't have any wine. Oh yeah, that's right, Dionysus. There's a tragedy for you. I don't have any wine. Ah. Now you hate me, don't you? Yep, so the quest is back this way, because on the map, basically there's a quest I want to do. It's a quest I find very important. I'm going to hopefully teach a lesson to a vile, ghastly demon. A demon which I ran away from. But before I do that, I want to see if I can get any more Magatsui, because I think we're going to need it. If I'm right, we will want as much damage as possible. Oh, what are you doing now?
This'll do.
It's unusual to find these things running around. Ah, ice! Go on, Black Frost, you can have this one. Now, if I'd have had the Attract Pipe Arcturve, there's a chance that we'd have got another one of either them or one of the other Mitamas to face us. So that's where the Attract Pipes, which you can actually buy from Gustav, are a good thing. We've got Lamia and we've also got Mush Vu. Weak to fire, are you? No, you're not. I don't have any space for you.
What?
Just end it quickly. My pleasure. Aww. I didn't think he was a demon, I'm sorry. I always feel bad when the navigators do that. In SMT Vanilla, in the third area, it was a different navigator you could get. It was none other than Poipo. And she was even cuter. I think it's because of the way she held her hands under her chin when she said it.
Hey, hello!
Hey, you got me another one, have you? Moshfu wants me to fight, it would seem. I survived. That's unusual. Now the annoying thing here is I need someone who can use light spells. So this is where, bizarrely, I'm going to bring Tao back to the battle.
Your turn, go!
Nice. That has definitely helped. Oh, that's disgusting. The way he spat his eye out as a tentacle to attack the enemy. That is grim. Oh wow, that's a horrifying thought, isn't it, people? Tentacle right out of his eye. Ugh. I've always found Lamu's design to be objectively disgusting, and it sure as hell did not disappoint them. Please don't be another battle. Yay! It was only a lifestone, but wait, we managed to avoid a fight for once. Right. He is waiting literally around the corner. There he is. How disgusting is that? I say he, it might not be a he. Mara is waiting on their chariot of doom. And we are gonna fight it. Here we go! Oh, what's this music?
Watch this.
Why has he got an edgy Daft Punk style soundtrack? Am I the only one hearing that, by the way? Yeah, I was right. I remembered him being weak to ice, so I thought I'd go with that. And as he's neutral to physical... Now, even though I could attack again, I'm actually going to raise our defense. He's gone for Toxic Spray, and now Hell Thrust, which is quite powerful, but not enough immediately to worry me. It turns out I've got Fizz Block, so I can use that on the next turn. That's what I will do. Could have done the press turn then, but it's okay. It's in trouble. Oh, that's seriously hurt Lamu. Right, let's do Fizz Block to start with. And now, because we want to be in a position to keep the party alive, yeah, that's where Fizz Block comes in handy. It's expensive, but it does the job. Ah, so even passing your turn still hurts. That's annoying. Never mind. Get out of here, Mara. You're done. Decent amount of experience gained all round. We've also got Mara's essence. Why don't you keep that? No. No, Mara. I don't want you finishing anything. And none of the audience want to see this game played ever again. Oh God, seriously, how many more of these puns did they have to put in? Don't encourage it. A couple more Slog Glory crystals for that as well. Tao, if you're sweet and prim and don't realise, I will let you live in your eternal ignorance.
Well... but still... But...
That desire can hurt others and ourselves.
Yes.
Nope, that's right. One person can't decide either way. You're quite correct, Yoko.
Huh. No.
Well, yes and no.
Yes.
But that's this world.
Yoko.
So Yoko has ties to somewhere else. So we have devotion to order. We can complete it. We will quickly use the return power. And then I'm going to very quickly bring back a party. So I'm going to bring Yoko back. I'm also going to have Anubis back. And I'm actually going to keep Lamu around, surprisingly, because he's been quite useful. Quickly save our game. And then down here is the demon who hired us. Aramiti. Armor E.T., but not Armor E.T., not Aramiti. You can't approve my ideals, why? Well, thank you very much. We got 5 critical gems, very nice. And a decent amount of experience. Oh, why? That was horrible. So, I can massively increase max MP by a huge amount. Which means, realistically, I want to be able to take out... I'll be honest, Pierce Armor's more useful because it lowers defense. That one requires a status change being in place. Whereas that one lowers accuracy and evasion for 3 turns if you use it as a medium move. I'm going to go with Purple Smoke. Grant, yeah, you have wished for nothing in return. Ah, nice. So we've now got the Herald Armor ET as an unlock for fusion. Well, that's pretty cool. We can now fuse him. I'd say it's got an awesome design that reminds me a lot of the designs from Soul Hackers. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was either Soul Hackers 2 or the OG Soul Hackers where I last saw him. Really good design. Oh, typical. Ah. Well, I know for a fact that you are weak to lightning.
Ruinous thunder!
How's this?
Right, you, Anubis, can find out the weakness of Megami's armor. And it turns out the weakness is fire. That's okay, I can work with that. Especially if I pass my turn.
Ruinous thunder!
And then have Yoko anti-gine it. They're not weak to it, but I'm going to use it. You resist, do you? Fine, in that case, have a physical. Yes. Because I know that everyone appreciates the sight of things coming from eyes. No one I know possibly has a problem with that. I might be lying. In fact, speaking of a demon that was... I think it was ice or wind. There was that Chimera knocking around. Hey, what have you got? Oh, Yasabame shot. Oh, yes, please. This is really good. Yasabame shot is better. Oh, what else have you learned? Oh, Donum Gladi. Greatly increases the damage of the next strength-based attack. Awesome. That is where... it'll be better to get rid of Zammar and have Wind Breath. And he's also given me a Seal Gem. Well, Yatagata soon made that battle worthwhile, didn't he? That was awesome. And we've now got maximum Magatsuhi, which is even cooler. Because I would like to see, first of all, what it takes to fuse this Army ET. What demons I'd need. And how high a level I'd need to be.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
He might not be a special fusion. Because that's Hellbiker. That's Artemis. That's Daisojo. That's Adamiti, who I'm still missing 2 demons for. And that is Hydra. I recognise that snake form anywhere. And for that I'm missing... I think that's Yurlunglur. And Orthrus. That's right. Yeah, so it's interesting, that one. So, the question is, did he even show up as a mix? He might not. Oh, there we are. Armor ET. Weak to lightning, weak to wind, but resists, well, nulls even, curse and light, which is awesome, and resists a lot of status changes. Move-wise, has Spirit Drain, Meteor Armor, and Tetrakarn. Will also learn Great Mana Spring, Dioran, and Megadola. So a fantastic demon to acquire. However, it requires some of my current best demons, which I don't want to use. Not just yet. I need a lot more money before I can do that. Because I want to be able to bring them all back. So for now, we'll keep them in the background. It said Mara was unlocked for fusion, but I didn't see them on the list. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad about that. I don't like Mara.
Return when you have...
Nah, it's not for me. Ah, there's Papo. Maybe? Interesting point there, Anubis. Meanwhile... Oh, God. Wapo seems motivated. Two extra to magic, which is cool. I've already beaten you, and now I command you. I am superior. This is present as the silt of the earth, is it? Ah, Yoko. Yeah, she does have very strong will. It'll be interesting. And that is very much the end of the Demon Horn. So, from here, what we can now look to do, potentially, is to take on another demon, because deep in Shinjuku Goen, somewhere around it on the map, I remember fighting, and I believe it's there where that exclamation point is, right up the top middle. I believe that's where Cerberus or Chimera was waiting. What I can't remember is if they were weak to force or if they were weak to ice. I get the feeling it was force. Something tells me it was force. I also know that they took... I also know they like to use physical a lot. And because they use physical, both Yatagarasu and Nahabino can be a nuisance for them, because we can cancel a lot of their turns. It was up to the right. Knock it off. Yeah, that's right. We'll follow up the mountainside. Can't carry that essence. We've not used it yet. I think to get there we went up the hill and then back around. Which involved... Yeah, that's right. We went up here first. See, with maps, they sometimes don't have obvious verticality. And therefore, finding your way around them could be tricky. Oh, look what else is here. It's not what I thought it was. That's not the enemy I thought I was going to fight. It's not the Chimera. It's something potentially even more dangerous. That is going to be one of the fiends. One of the 4 horsemen. This is where we're going to have to save our game, because I get the feeling this could get very, very bad for us very quickly, depending on the demons. Let's take a look. Here we go. Ah, it's White Rider, I think.
I am the White Rider of the 4 Horsemen. I have been summoned here from another place and time.
I do love the design they've got for White Rider, not only with the crown on the cloak and the bow, but I love the horse with all the eyes. It's kind of like, almost like it's taken a peacock form, but it's got this rather ominous Rider of Death feel to it. It's a really good design.
To defeat the 4 Horsemen is to open the door to the future. Those were his words. As it stands, the time has come to prove yourself. I wonder, are you truly capable of defeating us? Come, cast your fear to the wind. White Rider shall reveal the truth.
Yep, the fiends get the first turn. Ah, so they call angels. Right, I think ice is going to be their weakness. If I'm right, ice is going to be the key weakness then, the fact that he's just used fire. Right, first of all... let's go all in at the poker table.
It's time!
On attacks. Yeah, he didn't like that very much.
How's this?
This is where I could really have been with Alice and Guy for me. But I don't have time to change my party around. I can either use Madoon to get rid of the angel, or I can try Bufu Dine. Yeah, that's just a critical hit. It's not what I expected.
I can't afford to fail.
Oh, seriously?
Judgment!
Right, this is where we need to use the Kunda. Oh, bollocks. Oh, that's fine. Oh, it's taken out Anubis. Right, that's annoying. Okay. Still, gives me an opportunity.
Come!
And I believe... was it you who learned Dekunda? I know someone has Dekunda. Trying to think who it was. And I've got Dekaja. Yeah, you resist fire. In fact, you resist 4, and you have Madoon as well.
Your turn! Go!
Die for me.
Right, because neither of the attacks have worked so far,
Here.
I'm going to find out what this does. Ah, it turns out it's weak to lightning. Okay, that's useful to know. Meanwhile, Ah, light. Okay, that's useful to know. And he can call Angel whenever he wants. He's also got Daycarja. There's not much point in it, but he likes to use Ragnarok. So if one of my demons has the ability to resist, yeah, fire and light, so she's actually not a bad one. I can't see this working because, yeah, it makes no sense because it's a boss. But I'll tell you what you can do. Restore armor for a man. Right, Lamu is a bit of a liability now, to be honest. So I'm going to change him in a minute.
Ruinous thunder!
The way that she raises the baby up to cast a move is kind of creepy, but I also really quite like it. You might resist it, but it still does a lot of damage. Die for me does a lot of damage. So it's not a bad move. Meanwhile, let's see if I can bring on anyone who can drain his press turns. Now you see, could be useful because he resists the two main elements. As do you. As do... Oh! Having said that, if I do that, if I use Taunt, it'll attack her with physicals. So I don't want to do that. In that case, it's going to be... I've decided it's going to be you.
Come!
Now no one is weak to fire, which gives us a tremendous opportunity. They're all for the self. That's annoying. That's really irritating. I wanted to be able to use that move from Nahabino. Calling the angels again. Ah, now they're gathering Magatsuhi, are they? Which means they're probably going to go for a light move here. So, let's get some press turns before we do anything.
Ruinous thunder!
Die for me.
Yep, they were shredded by Die for me. Yeah, you didn't like that very much.
Ruinous thunder!
So, I love the way she went like that. You won't get away with this. That was pretty awesome.
Die for me.
The question is, can we survive? Because if we can, and thanks to resistance we can, this is where I can get quite clever.
Your turn. Go!
Because
You're done.
he's weak to electricity. And that brings back all my dead demons, so they still get experience. Because that is the very special extra feature of Yoko. And we got a strength balm too, which is amazing.
Fiend, White Rider. Status eliminated. He spoke of proving yourself. Does that mean we are expected to defeat the other three? So he carried the menorah of compassion. I felt nothing of the sort coming from him. Or perhaps compassion in this case was his refusal to hold anything back.
It's certainly possible, Algami. And we can now unlock the fusion that is for White Rider, which is pretty awesome. First of all, let's do a quick recovery. And then I can very quickly reorganize my party. I'm going to say, Alice certainly proved useful in that battle thanks to being able to die for me multiple times. That was a big carrier in that battle. Also, Black Frost resisting fire certainly helped. As I was expecting it to use physical attacks, because normally whenever they go for Gathering Magatsui, you expect them to use a Magatoki Chronicle and go for physical attacks, but they didn't, which is a surprise, but as I say, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's annoying, but, you know, thanks to Yoko's passive skill...
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
We were able to get the demons brought back, so we've now got in the new fusion. It's a special fusion, and there's White Rider. So obviously we know what his moves are going to be. Now the question is, what do you need to fuse him? We've already got Matador, which is helpful. That is Power of the Angels, and that is... Oh god, it's not Bearith, but it's the other one. I can't remember what its name is. The other one that's on horseback. Not Bearith, but there's another one. Forgot its name. So they're two fusions to look at potentially doing, because I would like to get White Rider. But as I say, in order to do it, I'm going to need to fuse two other demons away. So, let's start by very quickly...
Return when you have gathered more demons.
I will do. But first of all, let's quickly go to the Demon Horn, because I think the Yoshitsune wanted to have a conversation. Indeed he did. The mark of a true warrior. His strength has increased, which is awesome. And of course, because I've got a strength balm, I can do the same thing for the Nahabino right now. So he's now got 110 strength, the Nahabino. The Nahabino is a powerful character. There's one particular move, well, in fact there's two moves that I want the Nahabino to learn. One comes from Essence Fusion. In fact, they both do, but one's unique to him and one's not unique to him. The one that's unique to the Nahabino is absolutely brilliant, and it rewards a strength build. If you've been building for strength, you get rewarded by it. So, we now have over there, I think that's where the next Demon Fiend is going to be, but I want to see if I can find where the other demon, where the, I'm sure at some point I found a Chimera, but I can't remember where I found him. It was up over a mountain somewhere, but I'm not sure where it was. But never mind. What we will do for now is we shall very quickly go to the other part of Shinjuku, into Yoyogi. And this is where we're going to see who we're up against. Will it be the Red Rider or the Black Rider? I don't know. Ah, there's the lightning. I see it. I see the lightning on the horizon. Now the question is, how do I get to it? I think they're going to be in the back alleyway. I'm almost certain of it. It's going to be the back alley. The Dark Gem. Right, we've already had enemies that are weak to Curse. So there's a potential gambit here of using Aurus. So we've got access to light moves. Because the game likes, because it's the Four Horsemen, it might favour symmetry. No guarantee of that, of course. But it's just a theory. Huh? Ah, there you went. Ah, you found the Vitality Incense. That's fantastic. Thank you. Ah. Mooshfoo. Right, well, there's one enemy who's going to be weak to lightning. I know that for a fact.
Ruinous thunder!
Thank you very much, Aurus. I've actually got quite a few of the Egyptian demons on me when you think about it. Anubis, Aurus. That's what I like about the SMT and, well, Megaten in general, where they've got a lot of the references to multiple, like, acts of theology. But yet, we don't have to actually engage the lightning. Not right away. And the Healing Sutra. So, we're going to quickly save our game. Let's see who we get this time.
My world once knew a king. Mighty and formidable, he reigned over war and death.
That's Red Rider, you can tell by the horse.
But in the end, even he was felled by the hands of those who sought his throne. And so that world collapsed, left to burn to oblivion. I bore witness to those final moments in time. I know not what sort of future you wish to forge. But if you desire a new world, then you will have to best me in combat. Hailing from the dark, I am Red Rider!
Likely to be a physical attacking demon. Called soldiers. Ah! Oh, Thunder Rain! Well, that was unexpected, but it severely affected Anubis. So, let's start by doing a quick switch around.
Come!
I can't see him being weak to light. That just doesn't make sense. But we can cause a magical barrier. For now, I'm going to surprisingly go for Madoon.
Just die already.
And the reason for that is I don't know if Red Rider is going to block or drain Curse. So in order to prepare myself, I'm going to create some press turns. Yeah, he resists it, but he doesn't block it. And interestingly, ice is his problem. He also likes to use force and thunder. So that's a bit of a nuisance, to be honest, because I believe Aurus. Yeah, you're weak to force. So, force, light, and electricity. This could be a tough one. You're neutral and you resist physical, and you're also a healer. That puts you at the front of the chain. Ooh, you're neutral and you have good physical moves, including defense debuffs. You're neutral all round, but you're weak to status effects. For this battle, ironically, Lamu is not a bad shout. Resists everything that'll get thrown. Hariti is a great all-rounder and has access to Madoon. So that makes her useful for the angels.
Your turn. Go!
And her accuracy and evasion is also much higher. I can now use Die For Me.
Die for me.
Because I know for a fact that it resists but doesn't kill it. And that ends their turn, thanks to Makarakarm. Alice, meanwhile, has just had to endure, so I'm going to play a very aggressive strategy here. I've got an aggressive strategy.
You ready?
I'm going to go for an aggressive approach. It's a shame that I don't have on the battlefield right now any demon with Amagasoki adversity, because Alice's damage would go through the roof. But it's fine.
Die for me.
There's no point on using that. You might as well just hit him with a physical move. She backhand slapped him. You, on the other hand, I can make a choice. I can either put her aside, which is where Lamu will come in handy.
Let's go.
And his defense is buffed. Yep, he's called them forth again. And now they're going for that move. So the question here is, how aggressive do I go? I know that he's near the end. So let's get... Yeah, that is ice, isn't it? That's right. For some reason I had the move against the last rider, White Rider, in my head.
Take this!
Let's get some press turns.
You won't get away with this!
Because I believe if we can get rid of Red Rider, the battle should come to an end. But I can also use a magic mirror. That's why I've got them. They're there for a reason. I might have wasted that move then, but never mind. Yeah, battle's over. A Vitality Balm as well, which is great. And everyone survived. And he now learns Fizz Block as well, which is awesome. So, for me, the move to use here is... To be honest, I can naturally use the Trap Pipes. They're not that expensive. I'll get rid of Rubber Armor. Rubber Armor's not that useful.
Fiend Red Rider. Status eliminated. That's 2 of the 4 horsemen now. To think they called themselves the Harbingers of Death. Though, to be fair, all of these fiends have been surrounded by the smell of blood.
Yeah, they have.
I wonder if the same can be said of us.
It's an interesting question to raise. But the Red Rider has now been unlocked for fusion. And I can very quickly go over here for a Vitality Balm, which takes my Vitality up. As the Nahabino. I say Hariti's proven very useful because she's got amazing resistances. Get the right heal move, she could be a great clutch character just to bring him in as a clutch to get around things. It'd be a great idea, to be honest.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather.
Yep, the demons are gathering close, people. Gather round, come hither, my children, and all that stuff. Yeah, so you can see Llama is now increased in value.
Are you registered?
So we'll get them registered. Out of curiosity, how do we fuse the Red Rider then? The Red Rider is not even showing on the list. Which tells me I don't have any of the demons I need to fuse him. If I had any of the demons, it'd show up.
Return when you have gathered more demons.
So once you've got any of the demons that are needed, they'll show up as a silhouette and tell you what else you need. Which is quite a nice way of dealing with it, to be honest. Now the question is, do we have access to another one? Ironically, I think we do. Right by the leyline font where we fought before, which was where we got to on the last stream. So let's quickly check that out. It was in the Shinjuku 3rd block. Ah, but it seems that it's further into the area, I think. Yeah, it's further out this way. So we need to go deeper into the area. And I don't want to advance the plot at this moment in time. So we can actually find out what this quest is about. But firstly, let's go and explore this area because we might find some rather cool stuff. I've already found the Gatsui, which is pretty awesome. Move through finding us yet another battle, and this time, it's against you. Okay. Right, first of all, time for a quick spyglass against you.
Here.
Oh, brilliant, thank you. Hariti, do your thing. Because Lamu can learn to use Bufudine, which I know for a fact will kill Arthurus. Or if it won't kill him, it'll cause some significant damage. Ah, that's surprising. I expected Icebreaker strikes were more powerful. But I was wrong. Never mind. It could be because I chose the wrong move. Knowing me, that's exactly what I did. Doesn't matter though. Hariti can slap it because, of course, she'd do that. It's actually nice to see me using Glamour in this battle. You can see, look at the amount of experience Hariti's just learned there. And you can see all those resistances she has. But you already had this demon's essence. Yeah, I didn't actually show you all this, but check out the Nahabino's resistances. That's because Nahabino took on the resistances of Artemis and then equipped resist fire. So we've got some excellent coverage there, which makes Nahabino quite useful. Now the question is, can we go up a floor? We can't go up there. Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping this would be a multi-floor dungeon, you know, where we could find more things hidden out in the way. And who knows, maybe in the future it might become one. But for now, the only thing here is this quest. And I get the feeling we have a choice on who we choose to go with. The father asked us to take care of the son.
I tire of this.
Unfulfilling story. To rewrite the plot. Let's listen to what he's got to say. Bethel, Africa. Interesting. Oh. I actually quite like this. So, we've turned the tables. So we have a choice to make with that one. So I'm actually not going to spoil that here. I'm going to keep that one in the back pocket. So, intriguingly, what we've done today is we have seen quite a few things. We've fought a couple of the fiends. Now the question is, am I brave enough to find out what happens if we take on Konohana Sakia? I was going to do it on stream, but you know what? I'm going to see just how out of my depth I am. I'm expecting this to go very, very, very badly indeed. I am not expecting this to go well. Let's first of all get our team together. So I'm going to have Horus, Hariti, Lamu. And again, because your resistances are quite good for now, I'm going to have Black Frost as well, just to get started, get my eye in, and then from there we can decide what their strengths or weaknesses are. I know that in Persona 4, Yukiko was a fire user, and her persona in that one was Konohana Sakia, which suggests potentially having Dionysus on the battlefield could be useful because he nulls fire, as does Huapo. The question is, would he be useful in terms of moves? That's the big thing. Lamu, on the other hand, is weak to fire, so what I might do is quickly switch it round. Have Dionysus in place of Lamu, just as a precaution, and then we'll see, because if it turns out I end up enter this fight and she's like level 90, we've not got a hope anyway. We'll save one more time, and we're going to do it, people.
Hear me.
I am indeed. Very cool music. Right. Here we go. Let's spot her. She's level 50, so she's quite a decent level. She's weak to lightning, and she mostly uses fire and force. That's helpful, because all my demons at the moment, I believe... Yeah, you resist fire. You block fire, you resist, and you resist. So my current demon lineup works. In terms of other moves, she's not in any way improved by light or darkness. So the big problem is wind. You're weak to wind, you're neutral, and you're neutral. So ironically, I could really do with changing you out. The question is, who for? You're neutral, but you're weak to fire, so that's no good. You're neutral all round. You're weak to force. You're neutral and you get physical damage, which could prove helpful. You're neutral. You block. And then you're neutral all round as a healer. Ironically, I'm going to go with, to start off with, I'm going to go with Yoshitsune.
Come!
No use there. None of that's a bad thing.
Ruinous thunder!
So that hurts her for sure. Now what I want to do actually is lower her defense round before anything else. Oh, that seriously hurt Yoshitsune. So, with that in mind, I definitely need someone who can block or resist fire them. I've now proven that neutral moves don't work. Neutral is not the way to go unless you have a very high vitality stat, which is okay, but also kind of annoying. Right, Hariti, you can take his place.
Your turn! Go!
Let's not waste that. Yeah, that's a very useful one, but I want to save that.
You won't get away with this!
Yeah, this is going to be quite an attritional fight, this, but that's okay. I don't mind the battle that's attritional. I don't mind it at all. Especially if we have the chance
Ruinous thunder!
to occasionally do the damage. Right, what does this do? I love the design.
Flowers blossom.
So it's the same as Eden's Luster Candy. Interestingly enough, it's exactly the same as Eden's Luster Candy, and that's kind of cool. Now, do I go for it or not? With the stats being raised, the question is how much have her stat? It's only by 1, so it's not as bad. I want to cause damage.
It's time!
So let's go for it. Because that's my most devastating move for sure.
Get away with this!
Oh, you absolute buffoon. That I did not need. Try again. Yes, much better. Right, she's either going to go for fire or physical. She could also go for force here. So this is going to be a potentially problematic one. Let's get some press turns.
Ruinous thunder!
And I'm going to try. It's a gamble, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Yeah, any of these are a gamble. Now, I do have an interesting idea. No, I'm not got enough of them. I'm not got enough of them to make it work. Although that'll help. Sorry, I was ahead of you that time.
Ruinous thunder!
Again, press turns are going to be important here. So let's get just even though they're not going to be that strong. Oh, I've got 10 of them. That's even better. Oh, god damn it! Seriously. That's very annoying when that happens, but there's nothing you can do. That's RNG for you. It's not quite like haha Red Capote go burr when I was up against Matador, but it's not far off.
Ruinous thunder!
Right, because I've got more of them, try an electric sharp.
You won't get away with this!
Right, she's going for it again. It's likely she'll try the same move.
Ruinous thunder!
So I want to get some press turns in, if I can. I'm trusting you to do this. We can get the press turns. I can now potentially.
Ruinous thunder!
And now we will quickly try this again. And then because there's no press turn involved. Oh, that's even... We'll go with that. More powerful. No. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will perish.
You ready?
Yeah, you didn't want that, did you? Nice one, Black Frost. Good experience there, considering some of the party members got as much as 50,000 experience, which is awesome. Even in the backup, they were getting a lot. That's the divine might of a hero. Ah, Izanagi divided his power into thirds, inherited by the Proto-Fiends. Interesting. One could call this fate, indeed.
However...
So now what I need to do is create a vacancy for Konohanasakiya in my stock. And that is so I can now complete the quest Sakura Cinders of the East. So that's actually a quest, believe it or not, that we were able to complete. So what we'll do is we will quickly restore our health and save our game. And what I'm going to do is find a way offline to create some space and have Konohanasakiya join the party. And that's where you're going to find out more of that on Sunday evening at 8 PM BST, because that's when I'm going to pick this back up. But until then, thanks all for watching. And evidently, we're now entering the world of Persona 4.